Sayaji, have you started? Can't hear you.
Sorry. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. So what is the last one we studied? Up to where? The last one? We finished already, right?
Junati.
Which one? Oh, this one. Okay. 30. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So today we do this one. Okay. Car is very easy. Okay. Car, karoti. So now when you do root, so remember you must put this one. I'll make my screen bigger. Okay. Make it, put a bracket and put the word to do, to make, to build. Then you put a bracket. So this is the root. And then the present tense will be karoti, does, makes, builds. Okay. And then past participle, kata. Alright, so it's very easy. Now I can use my computer. Kar plus ta. Right, so you just change it to kata. Okay. Key. Okay, this one I explained already. Key come from key, long I, but when you combine, it becomes short I. So this is something that's special. So for those special one, you just need to mark it yellow so you can remember yourself, right? So due to R, dental N becomes an N dot. So you can see N here, it changes to N dot here. And then long vowel is shortened. So that's why if the root is ki plus ta, you got ki ta. But if you follow ki and you have the N, let's say we follow the NA, is there a dot there? Sometimes this book does not put the N. Is there a dot N there? No, I think this should be N dot, okay? It should be N dot. Let's say you plus this one and then you plus the ita, then you will have the T, ni, ta, alright? So there will need to be N dot. So when you put past participle, you can put like this broad, purchase, alright? So the root key will be to buy, to purchase. Okay, so this one will be buys, purchases. Okay, and then you just need to put for you. That's why I suggest you all do the writing. Then you can put the tick key plus the conjugation sign number 5. All right, and why is it the R? Where is the R come? Due to R, then the N change to N dot because of this Sanskrit R. You can only see in Sanskrit. You cannot see in the Pali. Okay, so for this special one, so for if you come across this special one, just make a mark here. Yeah, I don't know which. Anyway, put the yellow color, whatever. Okay, next one is easy. Cast. You see in, I think in the first or second lesson, cast is only 1 minute to plow. Kasati. All right. So what is the conjugation sign? So now we only got small group, so you all can just unmute because of the big group on basic is good for everybody to talk. So cast plus up plus C. All right. So cast plus ita. Now you can see that actually from the past participle, you can identify very fast. Cast plus ita very easy. And then here, cast plus ta, all right? And you notice that every time due to the S, then it changed it to K-A-T-T-A, change it to K-A-T-T-H-A. This one of the grammar rule, always you notice on the top, I write already. Okay? So on the top, go back to the top, all right? So due to the sound SHR, right, the dental consonant, which is a ta 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 da, change it corresponding lingual, right, with the T dot, DH dot, D and DH dot. So you can see this very easily, right? So always notice that. Yes.
Sorry, Sayaji. Jenny,
Yes.
So when the S plus T, so it can change to the normal TTH or it can change to the TTH, the lingual TTH.
It's always changed to lingual TTH. You can skip this process if you want, all right? But for those who don't understand, we need to show the explanation of S and T. S and T, in a case like, so in the case when I send to you the Sanskrit and master, this is what I study in master. For S and T, the T is actually is a stronger sound. This is why the S is disappeared, change to TH. You know, because if we heard the sounds, it's just the sound, but ta is actually strong. That's why when S and T, it becomes TTH. But because of TTH, it changed to the TT.H. You can just write direct here without the dental one, okay?
Oh, so it will always change to the lingual TTH lah.
Not to say always, I mean generally, because in Pali we also have a lot of exception, but in this case, generally it's like this, okay?
Oh, so it shouldn't have it shouldn't change to the normal TTH.
No.
Okay.
Just now I show is because I want you to show the estimation how it comes to be. Okay, next one.
Thank you.
So this one mar, change it to ta. So you notice this one same with the above karta, you know. Car, you notice the R is totally ignored. So this mar and ta, change it to mata. Okay. I think mata in Malay word is I, but here it's talking about somebody passed away. So the problem is we have two, Marathi, Niyati, alright? So if the root is Mar, but if the Sanskrit is a MR, okay, then we might see the different Mar. And why we call it Pali is something we call it the local language. So if you're going to read, every time it's a Mar, like this Sanskrit, it's actually very difficult to Mar. So that's why you recite as Mar. Mar is easy. Okay, Mar become Mar. Okay, so or you can say from the MR change it to Mar. Okay, so if like this very easy. If you got the Mar, you plus ta, you got Malta. But if you go into another one, Miyati. Okay, you think about how you get this Miyati, right? So let's say if we take from the Sanskrit, okay, we take from the Sanskrit instead of take from the Pali, MR, Mi plus Iya, because it's a basic one. Okay, I think basic one is the Iya, long A, Iya plus T. Okay, so this special case. So instead of Mar, you take from Sanskrit MR. Then you change it to Mi, Yati. Okay, so that's why sometimes when you study, it's better have this you already installed the PCAD, but always look at the dictionary. It's the Pali Text Society, because Pali Text Society will give you the Sanskrit root. Okay, you will see like Marathi. Okay, you'll find in the Pali Society MR. Okay, actually in this case, yeah, it's MRD. Okay, Miyate. So maybe okay, so not M with the but it's the R dot. Okay, now it's R dot, right? So that's why if you learn from Sanskrit, M R dot. So when I learn my master, it's like this. This one can change it to MR. Sometimes this one can change it to I. Sometimes can change it to U. Sometimes can change it to I think another one A. I think these two are more possible, E and O. Okay, so just take it like this. So let's say if you're talking about the Sanskrit R dot, then maybe it's reasonable M R dot, change it to MID, right? Need, change it to I, all right? Then plus the suffix iya, okay? Then you have the ni, ya, and then you plus the tik, ni, ya, tik, okay? So this is difficult to understand because unless you refer to like Sanskrit MR in this example, okay? But it's not important so far because I think people will not ask you. I will not ask you on this. This is kind of like difficult because you have to refer to Sanskrit. So we just skip it, all right? So just skip it. The one yellow one means is not so normal. The easy one will be Mar and Ta. So if I ask in exam, you just give me this one, Mar and Ta should be okay already. Okay. So now next one, mooch. Okay, so we try ourselves now. So I think I already done this more than few times already. Okay, so let us try. So I think we start with Jenny. Okay, now Jenny, can you tell me how to get this one?
Much is actually a second conjugation.
Okay, what is second conjugation?
The Nigita,
Nasal negahita or nasal consonant.
yeah,
Nasal consonant plus.
plus A.
Okay, A. So it's a second group, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you will get the
You get
moon,
the
muncha.
yeah, what you call the Nigita change to the Nya,
Okay.
which is
Yeah, yeah.
which is the same group as the Che,
The cerebral
one is it?
cerebral group. Cerebral group. Sorry to
I
remember.
always forget the name.
But it's okay. But I mean, if like this, you can show me like this. It's okay, you know. And much plus plus r. You sure like this is okay already. Okay. So
Mm.
yeah. And after that, do you notice that there's also change of place? You know, do you notice that?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I think it's already explained in the lesson number 34, right? Yeah. It's also explained in the lesson 34. How you change one. Alright. How about the next one? Mochati. How you get mochati? Mochetti,
Is
sorry.
M much
Much
plus E. E is this one is a seven conjugation.
7 conjugation.
Or this is the, what do you call, the
Yeah, it's not 7 conjugation.
positive.
You can see, yeah.
Positive.
So sometimes people like you asked me just last time, how do you know it's a causative or how do you know it's a 7 conjugation, right?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you check the dictionary, it write as causative, right? So it
Oh.
is not the 7 conjugation. So it's a causative one.
Okay.
Okay.
So when much plus with E, then the U will be strengthened to O.
Okay. So yeah. So what you do is do the underline here and just put a or below. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, how do we get this one? So the first one, this one here.
The what do you call the base? Base
The
plus
verbal
eta.
base.
Yeah,
Verbal base is munch.
yeah,
Moon plus
plus eta.
pizza. Okay. Then you get this one.
Yeah.
Okay, how do you get this one? This is a base here.
And then this one is much also mu the root
Plus.
star.
Okay. Plus star. Okay.
Yeah, so CT become TT.
Oh, actually, I
Is it?
mean, this extra information. CT sometimes change it to KT, then it change to TT. There's a step
Oh,
here, but it's okay. I mean, if you just like this, much plus start, change to muta is okay. Okay, next one.
this one is
From where?
this one is the
Okay, so
oh
this
this
coming.
the mochita is the M is
Is
the
it a root here?
positive.
So is it a root here?
Is this,
No, is it coming from root or coming from base?
wait. I think should be root.
Hmm?
Is it root?
No, not root.
Oh, base.
It's already changed to MO. MO is the
So it's already changed to O. Yeah, so it's the
yeah
base. Yeah.
base. Okay, so base
The base
MOCE
MCE
plus
plus eta.
no need ta.
No.
Oh yeah, from Ita, yes. Okay, so from Ita. Okay. So
Yeah.
you change it here. So is it difficult?
No lah, but has to be really familiar.
But after a while you just I mean of course, but you'll be done a few times already. You don't notice that this one be this kind of formation we done already. Okay. So next one. Much. This one next one. Mood this one. This one I write already. If the root is much plus ya, right? So is also this one muta and this one also muta. It's same. Okay. Much plus ta become muta. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one. Okay. So next person, Brother Ong. Person should be quite expert already. Brother Ong.
Where we know? Oh, Nisa.
Yes.
Nikam. So it's a prefix of ni plus kam lah.
Ni or nis?
Huh? Ni.
Nis or ni?
I
With the
think
S?
it's ni.
Why S? Why without S?
Oh, S is changed to K. Doubling of K.
Yes.
Doubling of
Plus,
K.
plus the
Plus
root is?
kam.
Come. Okay. Right?
Actually kram lah.
Yeah.
The
Sanskrit is kram. Yeah.
Sanskrit is kram.
Yes.
Here
Sanskrit.
kam lah. Then plus ati lah. Plus ati.
Nis plus. So we go. Okay. Nis plus a plus
T.
T. Okay.
So it's a conjugation one lah.
Yeah. Okay. So this one, change it to?
Double K lah, Nikk. H plus the H.
Okay. So KKH. Right.
Yeah.
But from the Sanskrit, it is K H R A M. Right.
Kram.
Yeah, kram. So for Sanskrit, actually, it's easy to understand. So it tend to K A M, with the double K.
But also got a below dot, no? Kram.
Yeah. What? Bulldog?
The R.
Yeah. Kram.
The retroflex R.
Oh, retroflex arm. Okay. All right. So, okay. Next, this one easy. All right. How you get this one? The past participle?
Past dulu lah. Nikanta. I think Nikama. Nikama is the base lah. Kama is the base.
Kama. Okay.
Then plus ita.
Do you need the Do you need the I here?
Nikam. I think you need
You need the ITA.
ita. Nikama.
Then?
Then the A must change to N lah.
Okay.
Somehow.
Yes, change to N. Okay. All right. Then?
Nikanta.
No, actually, you don't need the A. You remove the A. Now, is it clearer? Do you need the I?
Nikan.
No,
Yeah, you don't need the I.
Yes. Then because of the influence of T, then this M change it to N. All right. So it's easy like this. Okay. So what's the meaning of Nikamati? You take the Pali mate.
Step up.
And
depart.
Okay, so depart. Okay, so how about past participle? How you say in past participle?
Nikama.
Set out and then departed. Okay. All right. Okay, so I think this one easy. Okay, next person. Sumita, you try this one. It's so easy. This one.
Oh yeah.
Pachati.
Pachati. Pak is the root to cook.
Okay.
Plus A first conjugation sign plus T pachati.
Okay, so it's the first one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and how you get this one?
This one is pak, the root plus ita, ITA. So yeah. Ita.
Pachita, okay.
Yes.
So next one, how you get this one?
This one will be paka, you mean?
PAR plus?
PAC part plus. How come can change to KK, huh? Duplication. The I. How to change to KKA? Sorry, I don't understand this part.
Okay. I think should be change it to T. Okay. So here now you got the this CT change it to KT, change it to KK. All right. Here you compare the sound C and T. Which one is stronger? Okay. C actually the sound chuck is stronger. So C can change to K. All right. And then K and T, which one is stronger? So we always follow the stronger one. So KK, it cut is stronger than cut. You know, there's some principle here. All right. And why C change to K, right? So you see the parliament. You see the C. Where's my drawing things? Where is it? Okay, now you see the palatal C. All right, C change it to K. All right, because they are same on the first column. All right, Sumita.
Yes.
Okay, C and this one C can change it to K, first column.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So now this is easy. Okay, so how you say pachati? What's the meaning of pachati?
Pachati is cooks. He cooks, she cooks, it cooks.
It cooks. Who is it?
No, he cooks.
No need it because who is it?
Yeah.
So we
Okay.
don't say unless but we can say like the oven cooks the. But normally this difference should be the
Yeah, he and she only.
All right.
Okay.
So pachita is cook.
Cooked.
Right. So put the very easy. Just put the ed here.
Yeah.
Okay. So if
Okay.
the question comes, you just put like this. Cooks. Put the S. Cooks. And then here cook. All right.
Okay. Can.
Okay.
Thank
Next
you.
one. Next one is very easy. Okay. Next person who wants to try it. So easy. So any volunteer? Very easy one. Okay. How about gun now?
Is it?
Yes, gun
No.
now.
Is
Yes,
it
yes.
now? Okay.
Yes,
It's
yes.
patati, is it?
Yes.
Is it patati? Okay. So it's PAT is the root
Okay. And then
plus A
plus.
and then A plus TI. First
Okay.
conjugation.
First conjugation sign. Okay, good. Now the past participle is very easy. The root
The
is
root PAT
plus
plus ITA.
ITA. Okay. All right. So how you write the English? Pachita is
English is fallen.
fallen. Okay. So the present tense is
Uh,
all right.
false.
False. Yeah, false. Okay. I think do you see in the lesson which lesson do you see this? Not 1, 2, 3, 4, right? I think not yet. Okay. Okay, next one. I think this one I explained 2 times already, right? So I will just skip it. Right, this one I explained 2 times already. All right. So pa plus una. So do you need me to explain again? Okay, pa and up is approach. Okay, so if this is I think number 4th group. 4th. Yeah. So una, there's 2 conjugation sign. One is una, one is no. No, okay. This also 4th group. So pa plus una. Okay, so you got when you combine, you become long A. Okay, so you combine, you become long A here. Okay, and then pa become papunasi. But when you pa plus up plus no, 2A become long A, pa, right? Then you got the P and N. Okay, you got the P and N here. Papuno. Then the P and N become the PP. Alright. Then the U change it to O because I will say the vowel change. U change it to it's similar. We call it similar vowel. Right. So pa, this one is easy. You have the root PA, P, T, PA, PP plus you go the base here, let's say the base here, PPO, and plus the ta. You cannot get like this. So we go back to pa plus the root up. Okay. Then you got the PA. Okay. PAP, then plus ta. Right. So you got the pata. Right. So here is pata is reach 3 meaning reach. So when we talk about somebody attend Nibbana, so what is the Pali that use this one? Okay, somebody like attend the Sukapati, Maga or whatever. So this is the Pali you see today already. So why we use approach means that it approach the Nibbana or reach the Nibbana. Okay. So next one. All right. So try next one. I think this one is not so difficult if you think about that. Brother Count, you want to try this?
This one,
Yes.
Jahati, Pa. Wow. The root is Ha.
Mm-hmm.
The root is Ha, right?
Yes.
Ha.
Okay, wait. Let's go for this one. Pajahati,
Okay.
how you
To give up or to abandon.
no need to say
Abandons or gives up.
gives up, okay, gives up or abandons, right? Or leave behind, all right? So how you do it? Pa plus
Pa is the prefix plus Ha.
okay, and
Then I think probably plus the A and T lah. First
Okay.
conjugation.
plus T, okay. And then so how you change it to
And
Pajahati?
the Ha is double, right? Double Ha Ha.
Okay, so
Ha plus
you
Ha.
got the
Then become J.
so ha, and then change it to
J. Ja. Right.
Jaha, okay.
Jaha. Sorry.
Then do you need the conjugation sign?
Then it will be elided lah.
Okay. You want
Become
elided?
deleted. Yeah.
Or so if you don't want, you also can. But have you checked this ha is a which group? So you all got the book, right? So look at the ha is it which conjugation sign? So
I don't have the book.
what happened to all your books? Huh?
Somewhere on the table.
Huh? You don't print out.
I don't have the book. I have the book I print out, but I left it somewhere.
So you already graduated, so the book is not around you already, right? Okay, I think cannot see the ha. Do we have a ha on the book? Ta, ma, wa. Oh yes, it's a first conjugation. We have the ha on the book, okay? So yes. Then what happened? You got the
The R is
actually
like
there's also Pali word for hati. Okay, correct. Yeah. So in this case, you got the pa plus jaha plus
plus
a
T,
plus
R plus T.
t. Okay,
Then-
since we say it's a first conjugation sign, then
Yeah.
this a plus a become
Long A.
yeah. Okay, long A.
Elided lah, the one the R, the conjugate sign is elided.
You can elided or you can combine. All right. Either you elided or you combine, up to you.
Okay.
But anyway, finally we need the pajahati. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, pahina.
Pahina. So again, Pa again, right?
Okay, so you based on root or based on the verbal base. So you have to either these two.
Oh, okay. The verbal base will be still Jaha plus Ta, right? Jaha.
Okay, so
Ita, I
pajahata
think
is the verbal
Ita
base.
should be Ita lah.
So no, okay, so pahina is based on what? Based on the
Pahina.
yeah, it also can based on the root. The root is just pa plus ha and
And the
Ta.
It's,
not ta.
should be ta, but the other one is na, right?
Na, yes.
Na is
Ina.
another one.
Ina. All right.
Ina.
Ina. Okay. So you get this one. Okay. It's not ta. Next one is ta. So this one is based on the. This one is
Ita,
based
this
on
one-
root ha. Okay. But
Ha.
this one you need to base on the verbal base because you have the paja
Paja.
ha.
Paja
You have the
ta.
paja ha plus
Ita.
kita. Okay. Paja kita. All right. Okay. So that means that you notice that sometimes when do we, you see like all the answers here is only one. Okay. This got two. Some got two, some got one.
Mhm.
Pahina, pajahita. So how to do it? Just memorize it. Like my time, we just memorize it. Then after we memorize, okay, pahina, pajahita. Then memorize it, oh, we know there's two roots here. Okay, next one. This is so easy. Okay, anybody try? If you don't try the simple one later, you have to try the hard one. So somebody want to try the simple one first.
Sally, can I try this one? I'm
Yes,
Sally.
Sally, yes.
PHUS plus R plus T. Pushati.
Okay, so pushati, what's the meaning of pushati?
Touch.
Touches and
Contacts.
context. Okay, yeah. And then the Pali may easy give you another one, impinge. Yeah, okay. Now, how do you get the root? The past participle is
Pushpaita.
Huh?
Pushpaita.
push partita. Okay.
Pushita.
Push plus ita,
Ita.
you become
Pushita.
pushita. Okay, good. There's another one.
Touch.
Another one is push plus what? There's another one.
Oh, this one I don't know.
Well, okay, you don't have the Pali Meiji book, okay? So push plus ta, change it to
Pushta.
PHU, push ta.
TTA.
But now you always see with the S and T, push ta, alright? So now, how do you translate it? Past participle. Touch, ED, and then the contacted, contact, yes, to contact, and then the another one is
Impinge.
impinged, alright? So Parliament Easy also gave us affected. Yeah. So this is the one that we say the body touch or the mind touch or anything. Alright. Okay, next one is R plus beef. Alright, the root actually is pa. This pa changes to PIV, which actually from the Pali we cannot understand why it changed like this. But let's see if we can find this answer in the side. According to this pa, change it to Piva. Oh, this one example. Piva actually, according to a V, is coming from the B, you know. So the Vedic Patik, Pivatik, but actually it also doesn't give us the answer. Okay, then in this case, you just need to memorize with a special case like this. Okay, something special. All right, so, right, somebody want to try? Simple one. Okay. Huiling? Huiling?
Yes, Saji.
Yes.
If we go on to use PIV, it will be PIV root plus A plus T.
Okay. So Piwati is, the meaning is?
To drink, drinks.
Drinks, okay. Right, so past participle is?
Past participle would be PIV plus
PIV,
plus
PIV,
probably ita,
plus,
ita,
plus, ita.
ita.
Then, do you have Pali Made Easy book? You look at the Pali Made Easy book, lesson 15.
Lesson 15. Mhm.
You don't have the book also.
I have. It's right in front of me.
Okay. So,
PIV,
Ita.
pita, okay.
Ita.
You have the
Yeah,
pita, okay. So how do you get the pita?
pita. Pita.
Okay, pita is drunk. All right, but how do you get the theta? So maybe not this one. So what should it be? Actually, it's interesting, you know, you just have to guess how you get this one. Theta, how you get the theta, from where? Look
So
at the root. What is the root?
pa.
Okay, so you got the pa
Mm.
plus eta. Then maybe delete the PA,
A.
all right? So pita. Yeah, okay. So easy, right? So
Yeah.
this one, remember to pa or P.
Mm.
Okay,
Thank you.
right. Thank you. Next person. Paharati. What's the meaning of paharati?
Heat.
Next person who want to try? How about Jen? Jen Pang. Okay.
Okay, Shaji.
Mm.
So we take the
Now,
root
what, the paharati, what's the meaning of paharati?
beats
Okay, beats,
or attacks.
attack, yeah. Okay, the root is?
The root is pa plus ha plus ati.
A prefix is pa plus har
Ha
plus
plus
a
a plus
plus
t.
t. Okay, which group?
1.
Group 1, okay, good. All right, so now, okay, what is the possible past participle?
Pahari
Paha, Rita, and
pita
another
and
one is
pahat.
Pahata. Okay.
Pahat.
Now, okay, we try the first one first. How
Yeah.
we get this one?
This one is based on the root.
Good. Okay, pa
Plus ha and then the ita.
plus ha plus ita. Okay. Right. So next one also.
Next one is pahata. Because pa
Then
pa plus the here paha pata.
paha plus ta. Okay.
Pasta.
Then
the according to the
R.
the TT become
okay. So
double
Q to R. So
uh,
we call it the dental T. It changed to lingual T. Okay.
yes, lingual. Okay.
Okay. So is it difficult? Not difficult. Right? But of course, you have to remember paharita and pahata. You have to remember these two. Okay. Okay. I think today is okay. So we will do it. Finish. We still got another 10 to go. So let's do the sentence analysis now. So I already give you assignment. So for you all to now, I will do the number 1. We already know this one. Okay, I already didn't do the number 2, right? Fine? No. Okay. All right. Sentence on the Puriso Lukama Patitwa Matam Putam Diswa Rodi. All right. So basically, I mean, of course, the answer is at the back of the book. So everybody, even like me, even our teacher, when they study, we all look at the answer at the book because it's impossible to guess the answer ourselves. Okay, but from the answer here, then you guess. You start to guess what is the English, what is the Pali meaning. So I want you all to write like this because it makes the analysis very strong. So in future, any of the sutta, you can just do it by yourself without any teacher. With a dictionary, you can do it. All right. So the first thing is when you this kind of sentence, the first thing that you should know is trying to find the subject. Okay. These are only how many words? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what is the subject? Subject will be this O, alright? Very simple. You identify the subject, it's the O, Puliso. So the meaning is the man, alright? It's a masculine nominative singular. Right? Because this is the intermediate group, so I think by your time, if you come to this group, basically you will know already nominative, what is nominative, okay? And then if you know the subject here, you know the subject here, then the second thing that you need to find out is the verb, right? So there will be 2, right? Diswa Rodi, alright? So he's seen. I think this one you all know the meaning. This one is seen, and then Rodi is cried. So you will know these 2 meanings. Okay. So you know it's seen and cried. So actually very easy. The man, you know the subject, the man, okay? The man, he cried. He sees something, verb number 1, he cried something, all right? He sees something, he cried. So the sentence actually, the man cried, right? There's a cry actually is the main word. We call it the main word. So because the main word is always the last one, so the man cried. So the man cried. Then if you translate from this one, the man cried, right? Then after tua, you know the tua is there. So cried after seeing. So if you write like this, so basically you already finished the main important things. The man cried after seeing. Then after seeing, then there will be object here, right? He see what? That's why if you see this, then the next thing you go for the putam. Putam is the object, right? Then the putam, you notice that the M here, the nasal sound and nasal sound. So this means that this matam is actually linked with the putam, all right? So matam is linked with the, so if you want to write, you put like this. Matam is the adjective, and then it actually, okay, we go to the, this adjective modified to the putam. So putam is son, but actually putam has few meaning, like even the son or child. Okay, he saw the sun. What kind of sun? All right, this putam is a masculine accusative singular, and then matam also, because we are learning about past participle. So right, matam means mata, right? So when you see the mata, just now we have this. Remember just now mar plus ta, right? So you got the mata, right? Mar plus ta means mata there. So see the sun. Putam matam. But this son, why he passed away? It explained like this. He fell down. Patitua. From the word the
Patati.
patati, all right?
Patati.
Yeah. Why the son died? Because fell down, all right? Fell down from where? Then the lukamha, appellation from the tree. So you know the subject and then the he see. So actually from this sentence, okay, you see this, if you put a bracket, next time when you write something, you put a bracket so easy to understand. So the main thing is Buriso, Diswa, Rodi. So this Diswa and Rodi is actually to do with Buriso. But Matam, Patitua, from here, Lukama, Patitua, Matam, all these 1, 2, 3 is linking with Putam. So you put the bracket here, then you clearly see the relationship from the Lukama, Patitua, Matam. All this qualify to Putam. All right. So if you can do like this, also easier. You know, you can do like this. You can just draw an arrow here. So you understand that this all the way linking to the Matam. Okay. And Matam linking to the Putam. Right? So it's clear here, right? So actually here is only the main action is Puriso, Diswa, Rodi. Then this Matam is a past participle. It's nothing to do with the Puriso. That's why you don't see the Matam with the Mato. Okay, you don't see it as a Mato. If I'm going to put Mato O, then it will link with the Puriso. Okay, so it's not written as put Mato. So it's written as Matam. So this Matam means that it's actually linking with this Putam. Okay, so you can put a color so you next time you understand this. Okay, so all right, so this one and this one. All right, so I think it's clear. Okay, any question want to ask about this sentence?
So I
Peggy,
didn't
is it
require
considered three words?
Sorry, Brother Ong?
So is it considered three verbs? You got partitua.
Yeah, three verbs here, but this verb is nothing to do with the puriso.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
something like adjective lah.
Yes, you can take it as adjective.
Or call it object
Yeah.
complement or what?
Adjective clause. Adjective clause. So if you want to make it here, you can just put here from here onwards, like I say here. Okay. So this one is a adjective clause. Okay. All the way from here. All the way modify to the matam. Okay. All right. Okay. Clear or
Yeah.
not? Okay.
Okay.
So main thing is you need to notice this matam is nothing to do with puriso. This matam is to do with the putang. Okay. So if you can highlight with different colors right now, it's actually easy. All right. Next question. If no question, I continue the next sentence.
Saiji, Gui
Yes.
Hua here. I got a question about the matam. Matam is a verb pp. So if we want to write pp, where should we write under
You can
PP
put under
masculine?
the Pali. You also can put under the English. All right.
Pali or English?
Yes.
So,
Pali is also pp. English is also pp here. Yeah.
Then the ablative, can we say is an adverb of place?
Adverb of place? No, it's not a location.
Because pp fell from a tree.
Luka is object.
Not
Is
object. It's ablative. Ablative is ablative. Yes.
Masculine ablative singular.
Yeah, it's ablative.
Tree
It's
is
not
a
the
noun.
location.
It's a noun.
I know it's ablative. So that means this ablative can be.
You want to put a location here, right? So
Yeah.
if you put a location, then you see if you want to put location, then the location will be near the tree. Because if the boy fell down, where will he be? He will be somewhere near the tree, right? Right? So the place will be near the tree. Right or not?
If place, that means is location, that means it's locative already.
Right.
But this is from. Fell from the tree is ablative already.
Right. Okay. Okay.
But Shaggy, may I ask what part of speech of English is this ablative?
Ablative, I think ablative is ablative. It's also a grammar in English, you know. That's why this book is actually done by the English scholar, English monk. Do you notice that? English, when the Ananda Maitreya, he taught this book in the England. You know, the Ananda Maitreya is the Bhikkhu Bodhi teacher. He taught this book in England. So those people in England, they composed this book. So ablative is also a grammar in English. It just means that something from something, you know? Yeah, it's a grammar by itself, yeah. Okay, so we just take it as ablative. If you take it as location, then the meaning is not right. If you want to take location, I would say the location is near the tree. Right or not?
Saji,
Yeah.
just want
Okay,
to check.
wait. Sorry. Let me do it. Okay. If you want to put this, then you put roquet. All right. But you cannot put roquet, also wrong, because he must fell from the
tree.
He fell down from the tree. You cannot, if you put the roquet means that on the tree, right?
Locative.
Yeah, or you want to put Luca Samin, right? So that means that because the dead son will now fell down on the ground, right? He will not be on the tree anymore. So it must be from the tree. Okay? Yes, Jenny?
The way I describe it as English grammar, I put as adjective bracket object complement, because it's describing the sun.
Yes, can also. Object complement. Yeah. Okay, you can put it as adjective complement. Do you know the meaning of complement? What's the meaning of complement?
Explaining about the
Object.
either subject or object. Yeah.
Okay, so if your object complement is explaining the object, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah. Okay, so if subject complement means it explain the subject without the verb, right? If with the verb, last time we say it's a predicate already. Okay,
Yeah.
so now, okay, we look at the sentence. The man cried after seeing his son. Okay, now be careful. Son is a puto means son, but it can be child also. Okay, that after falling down from the tree. Okay, or you want to make it another way. After seeing the son who died due to, or we call it as a reason here. I translate it as a reason here. Okay, you can translate any way as long as you direct or indirect as a reason here. After seeing the son who died due to falling down from the tree, the man cried. Okay, so anyway, direct or indirect, you can make it as long as it makes sense to people. Okay, next one. After that, number 4, I think if we still have time, then Jenny will do, all right? So now, because this is past participle, it's more difficult. We really have to go slowly, you know, because when we're learning the diploma, really our diploma is until the past participle. Our teacher was very rushed because he wanted to finish the past participle before we finish the first semester. Actually, our first semester, 4 months. Is it first or second semester? I cannot remember. I think first and second semester. Okay, now we go for next one. Okay, for this, of course, is the first time if you study past participle in detail, so you still have to go for the answer, all right? Answer the householder saw the brother released from the enemies by the general and become extremely happy. Now, the difficult thing, if you notice it like just now, you have one verb, you have another verb, you have another verb, all right? These two don't hold it, right? So this one is actually is also another verb, right? So the problem is like this, you have one verb, this is also another one, verb number 1 and verb number 2. So totally in counting 1, 2, 3. But which one is which one here? Okay. All right. Now, always the thing when you study is you need to find the subject. That's the first thing you should do. Who is the subject here? Enak, enak. Okay, mucinto, mucinto, this one. Okay, kahapati is the subject. Right, so look for the subject here. So you have the subject is kahapati. So I'll highlight with the blue color. Okay, then kahapati. Right, we look at for this one. Main word is very happy. Ati ewa is a extremely, okay. Tudo, okay. Tudo, I think if you notice that this is also past participle. Which past participle? Okay, today we see this one. Okay, we go for Muchando later. So let's look for tudo. And you notice that this is T dot. So this means that there will be S plus ta, okay. And then actually, if you think logically, there will be T U, okay. TUS plus ta. So what is this? Like Tushita, right? You heard about the word Tushita, right? Who is Tushita? Those traveling, the happy place where the Buddha, the future Buddha will be. So Tushita, you notice in audio Pali, you have this one. So Tushita means good place or happy place. So Tush plus ta, you got to do. This change it to O. That means that this one modify to the subject, right? So if this O, it modifies the subject. So we can say this from here to do modify the Gahapati, right? So the householder was extremely great, happy, right? Right? So the householder was extremely happy. All right, so we finish here. So actually, when you study Pali, try to finish from the last one. So Gahapati Atiyewa Tudo was so happy. Then this one, right? This one also modified to Gahapati. Okay, is the line still on? Okay. So this one means so. Okay. Now, from this point onwards, this is talking about same thing, all right? All right. So he saw what? Batika, all right? The brother, the object here. So Batika is the object here, the brother. And this Batika is actually modified by the adjective Muncinta, right? Muncinta means, so, okay, Muncinta means Lily's. Batika is brother, all right? So the brother Lily's, so brother Lily's where? Then he, all right? So you have to guess he, is it the instrumental or ability? So here, Ari is enemy. So you have the from enemy, all right?
Ablative.
Okay. So Pali will be, so okay, Ina, all right. So Ina will be instrumental. Ina is always instrumental, instrument singular. So will be masculine, ablative, plural, because of he, right? So Lily's, so this means the brother, Lily's from the enemies. Yeah, from the enemies. Yes, from the enemies.
By the general.
Yeah, by the general. Okay. So you have the instrumental. General is also masculine. Okay, by the general. Okay. Now I think when you study this, you must be careful. This tam, Mucin tam is modified to Bati tam. That's all, like just now, the pattern here. So this verb is nothing to do with the Kahapati. This one is to do with the Batika, the brother. All right. Okay, I think the rest you all can fill in yourself, whether it's like Mucinta. So it should be the Batika will be masculine accusative singular because it modified to the Batika accusative singular. This one is a gerund. Gapati is the masculine nominative singular. Right. So here will be TP, nominative singular. Okay. Ahosi is a past tense. Third person singular. Okay. All right. So if you can do it like this way, you identify the relationship. So I think that's enough, you know. If the question come in the future, you just write like this. That's enough. Okay. All right. So Jenny, you want to try this? Then we do a stop after this. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. You want to try?
4. Rio Gato Hoti.
Okay. So first you must explain. Now, of course, like you want to explain to you explain to people how do you do analysis. Okay. Like just now, you need to identify what is the step as if trying to find what is what. Okay.
Okay, so the subject is Rio.
Okay.
And then the verb is hoti. And then
Okay. So English is subject.
sayata.
Hoti. Okay. It's a verb here. Okay.
Yeah. So there
Okay.
is 2 verbs. Gato, but here is not really verb, but is rather adjective that explain the subject.
Okay. How come adjective it is?
Subject complement. I put subject complement. Adjective in bracket subject complement.
No, it's not adjective. It's also a verb here. It's a verb
Yeah,
here.
PP. PP
Yeah,
of
yeah, it's a PP.
Gachati.
It is no need to say it's an adjective. It's just a PP here. All right.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
for English grammar, I put adjective. But Pali, I put PP of Ugachati. It's actually
PP.
masculine
Okay.
nominative singular.
Okay. So. Okay. So Ugato also masculine nominative singular. Okay.
Singular. Yeah.
Hoti is.
Sorry. Hoti
Hoti
is verb. Present tense third person singular.
Okay.
Meaning
So.
has.
Meaning is.
Has. H-A-S.
Has.
Yeah. Ugato meaning is a reason. The sun has,
okay. Oh no, hoti, the meaning hoti is,
I
so
put
I think you cannot put the hoti as has, you know. So you cannot put like this, hoti as has.
or
So what you do is you just direct translate, okay, the ugato hoti as, what's the meaning?
has a reason or is
Yeah,
a
has
reason.
a reason, okay. Then you just put these two, the meaning is, meaning. So this is meaning, okay. So Pali is here. This one also Pali, okay. Okay. So meaning you just put sun, okay, has a reason, okay. Hoti is, you cannot say hoti means has, okay. So if people think that hoti is has, no, but ugato hoti, these two means has arisen, right? So just translate these two together, okay?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. Then tumhe,
Tumhe is I put as subject.
okay, subject, okay.
Yeah, it's a pronoun second person plural,
Subject
meaning
is a
you
pronoun.
all.
Okay, so pronoun, okay.
Yeah,
So meaning is you all.
you all. Yeah, and then pana I put as a conjunction or
Conjunction
adverb.
as English, okay.
Yeah,
Conjunction.
yeah.
Right.
Pali
Pali
is
is
declinable.
declinable, right?
Yeah, so the meaning can be but or moreover.
Moreover. Moreover.
Yeah,
Okay.
but or moreover. Yeah,
Okay, but right.
yeah. And then idani is a adverb of time.
Okay, time.
In indeclinable, meaning now.
Okay, in the cover, then now.
And
Okay.
then P is adverb which explains sayata.
Adverb, okay. Sayata.
Yeah, Pali is indeclinable.
Okay.
So the meaning is still, or a few meaning are still, even, to, or so.
Okay, still even, right?
Yeah. And
Okay.
then sayata is verb, present tense, second person plural.
Plural. Okay.
Yeah, plural.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that
So,
whole translation is?
The sun has arisen, but now you all are still lying down or sleeping or resting.
Now. Now.
Uh,
You all are
or
still
are still lying down.
lying down. Okay. Right. Now, so if I ask you, what is the root for this sayata? Can you still remember?
Root is C.
Okay, good. C, change it to?
C change to, is strengthened to E to AY.
And then
Yeah.
plus the?
Plus the
Plus?
ta.
Okay, good.
Ta, yeah.
Okay.
First conjugation.
Okay, first conjugation. Good. So is it difficult to do?
Not really lah, but you need to spend time.
Think. So compared to number 1, number 3, and number 2, yours is very easy, right?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. I think this is Sam. So who is number 5?
Me, Saji.
Okay, so you do this?
Gui Hua here, I have one question.
Yes.
About the sentence, can we have, after putting a comma, we can have two subject, is it? The Suriyo and Te Tumhe.
Oh, yes, because it's a separate sentence. Suriyo is a subject. The sun has arisen. You are still lying down. So pig actually kind of like pig means still lying, but actually pig, yeah, also whatever, yeah. The subject is different because it's separate sentence, you know, from the Surya Ugata 40. So this means that at this point you really break it, you know. You can do like this, you know, in your that you break it already. It's actually separate sentence. That's why subject is 2. Okay, 2 sentences, 2 subjects, 2 verbs. All right.
Thank you,
Okay.
Saji.
Yes, by the time you do this, then we have a rest. Okay, so
Saji, can I use my format?
sure. Okay,
Instead
yeah,
of
you want to share?
no.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll share.
okay, wait, let
Yeah.
me stop. Okay, let's just share. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Number 5. Terina Anusita Manusa Panatipata Virata Ahesum. So from this sentence, the subject is Manusa. Okay, the subject is Manusa is in the plural, right? Nominative masculine. So you refer to the people here. So Manusa. Then after that, you look at there's a verb here. The PP here is Anusita. So this Anusita is a PP from Anusasati. Okay, and this will be more like an adjective to this Manusa. So it is that's why it has the same ending as long A. Okay, so I just Manusa. So the root here from dictionary is from Anu plus Sas and Ta, and the Sas somehow it means to order or instruct, and then the long A become E, right? Somehow it become E lah. Okay, and the ST, right? Sitter, because the sitter same ST always will change to the TTH. So that's how you get the anusita. Okay, and the agent will be this one. The anusita means having advised or instructed or taught lah. Okay, so then you look at the word the agent. The agent part is this terena, means the elder. So this is in the masculine instrumental singular. So now you know that you can look at this as one sentence, right? One group as the people has been advised or instructed by an elder. Okay. Then the next one, the next sentence will be panatipata virata ahesum. So can you see panapat? So that the main word here for the subject is ahesum. So this is in the plural. This is in the past tense, third person plural. Okay. So ahesum come from the word who, right? To be. So the A is just an augment for past tense verbs. Okay. And then after that, the other verb, which is a past participle here, is virata. There is a past participle of viramati. So this also, since this is referred to the subject, same to the subject, so it is the analysis will be the masculine nominative plural with the R long A ending. Okay, and again adjective to manusa. So this virata comes from the word V, which is the prefix, and the root is ram. Okay, ram, and the past participle suffix is ta. Okay, the ram means to stop or to abstain. So V is basically meaning is a prefix, means away, can means away. So here with the ram and ta, so the NT here is due to lingualize, the M is elided. Okay, elided, so it becomes virata. Okay, instead of viramta. Okay, so now you have this past participle, so it means stopped or abstains. Okay, and then the next one, abstain from what? Abstain from the, then is a panatipata, right? This is ending in long A, ablative. So this word is a noun, right? So this is long A here ending reflects the ablative case. So it is a compound word, consists of pana and atipata. Pana means the living beings or breath. The atipata means destroys. Okay, so it is comes under tatpurisa, tatpurisa. So that's why the translation will be from killing living beings. So with the sentence here, so it will be translated as the people who have been advised by an elder abstain, or you can use were abstaining from killing living beings. So the note here, you can look at the past participle verb, right, in two ways. One, the people who have been advised by an elder. So here have been advised is considered as a passive past participle. And the other one, the other sentence will be the people abstain from killing living beings. So the abstain here, past participle, is an active past participle. Okay, that's all, Saji.
Okay.
So now you actually your sentence at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 6 words. But if you can put like this 6 in a you know now you're doing the what portrait, right? So if you can put a landscape, you know, can landscape let us see 6 of them at one time. So then we can see the relationship is better. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah,
Because you know,
actually, I was
like
thinking of
yeah,
making
yeah.
the font smaller so that you all can see in one
No,
page.
no, you just change to the landscape, you know, change to landscape mode, and then you put 6 of them together. Next time like this, so easier for us to
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's one thing. Then the Anusita, why A change to I, you know? So you have to think about that a little bit in terms of the word formation. Why is it A change to I? Alright, you have to think about that. Yeah.
The book.
Yeah, you have to search for it. You tell us by next week, okay?
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
somewhat ahesum. The root is who. Are you sure the root is who? I thought the root should be bu, right?
Bu and who is the same. Actually, I checked. I found that actually bu for Sanskrit is also comes with bu, but Pali it can be who also.
Yeah,
Who
but
is
it's
in the
actually coming from bu. Bu change to who. Because if we check you don't have any Pali dictionary, check the
Yeah,
who.
actually I checked 2 dictionary.
Okay, what's the
Both
meaning
also
of
given
who? What's the root? The root who? What's the meaning of who?
be also to be.
To be also.
Yes.
Okay, but there's also another, like last time we checked the who also means to sacrifice, right? So there are one root who with 2 meanings. Okay.
Okay.
So you have to check. Okay. So you check now. You have to check now.
Because if I use bu, I cannot explain why it becomes.
Can bu drop the B. B
Why
change to
drop?
H. Yeah, because bu and who. So you drop the B, it become who. They stress more on H rather stress on B. So it's possible, right?
Okay.
So either bu, I think right, bu become who better. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So
Yeah.
thanks. So I think next week we will continue the word formation, and then you all do one by one the sentence. Because this lesson 15, can you stop sharing? Yeah. Okay. The lesson 15 is very important. This is the very basic for intermediate. So we will go very slowly. Okay, so we will actually 5 minutes break, and then the other two students will do the presentation. So, okay, so we break for a while. So you all go and stretch your leg and moving around. Okay. Let me pause it. Okay, is it? Yeah, Jenny or Carl, you all can share the screen. Okay.
But then Saji.
You all can continue now the presentation. Jenny supposed to present today, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I share the screen now, is it?
Oh yes. So no need to go through the grammar, the what dictionary form, because everybody can check the dictionary. So what we need to know is like how you analyze the sentence. Is it subject, object like this? It's much more important, you know. Okay.
Can see the screen.
Yes, can see now.
Yeah. Sister Puchu will share the first 2 lines, and then I will do the last 2 lines.
Okay.
Sister Wong, you want to start immediately with the first sentence, or you want to read the whole sutta first?
So Jenny, I will just
start with the first line.
On the two sentences.
So now you go straight to the sentence 1.
Yeah. Actually for group B, myself and Sister Jenny, but before that we have 2 others. So for the record, in our first round of discussion, covering the entire of this reading tree, both Bante, Aditi Sena and Sister Lam Hoi San provided input in our discussion. So I just want to put that on record. Okay. This story, this reading tree is a continuation of the story on Elder Buddhapala. Last week, Sister Vera and Tim stopped at the part where they say the Elder Buddhapala, as a young boy, was left out of the city and slept all night lying below the cot. So my first sentence here continues with the story. Raja Gahang Pakatiyapi Amanusa Bahulang Idang Pana Susana Sami Patanang. The first part of this sentence, Raja Gahang Pakatiyapi Amanusa Bahulang, there is the there's a subject and there is the verb. Sorry, there's a subject because quite difficult for me to see. Not used to this one. Subject and there's a object, right? And in between there is this adverb. So the subject here is Raja Gahang. Initially was a bit difficult as to it ends with a .m, Gahita, whether it's masculine or neuter, because when I check the dictionary, Raja Gahang is masculine, but when I look at the word Raja Gaha, Raja is a masculine thing, Gaha, house can be neuter and masculine, so I take this as the neuter. So the subject is a neuter nominative singular, Raja Gaha. Here, this sentence means Raja Gaha indeed by nature had many non-humans. So the object here is the many non-humans, Amanusa Bahulang. This is made up of a compound word made out of Manusa and Bahulang. This Manusa, is a negative here. Manusa is the masculine, the noun. So it means non-human. Bahulang is the adjective complementing this Amanusa, many human beings are, because as a whole, so it's in a masculine accusative singular. And this whole word, Amanusa Bahulang, complements the Raja Gahang, Raja Gaha. And Pakatiyapi here is made up of Pakatiya plus Api. Pakatiya is a feminine, ending with IT, IY, long A, so it's instrumental singular, and it's by nature. It's and api, that is the adverb of emphasis, and emphasizing the status, emphasis on the place. Raja Gaha indeed by nature had many non-humans. Then there's no verb here, but in the translation we put had. I think that the verb maybe Jose is optional here, but for translation we put in the word had many non-humans. Okay, this is the first part of this sentence. The second part is Idang Pana Susana Sami Patanang. This there's also the subject here, and Idang, and the object here is a cemetery, because this sentence is moreover it was near to a cemetery. So idang here is a demonstrative pronoun, neuter, nominative, singular, this, and it refers to Rajagaha, the place. And pana, adverb, take it as an adverb for English grammar, and for Pali is indeclinable adverb of emphasis, moreover, the meaning. And susana samipatanam. Susan, this is made up of susana and samipatanam. Susana is let me look at my notes, easier. Susana is a noun, neuter, accusative, is a cemetery, meaning cemetery. And sorry, because the word was presented. And Sami Patanang, initially, there was also a bit of confusion here as to whether this is adjective or a noun. And because actually the word is actually under Sami Pa Tanang. So Sami Pa here is an adjective, near, and Tanang, I check up from the dictionary, it means neuter, a place nearby. So that's why it's in, I take it as neuter, accusative, singular. The word Sami Patanang is a complement the Susana, the cemetery, whereas the whole word Susana Sami Patanang complements the Idang or the Rajagaham. So the sentence, the whole sentence is Rajagaha indeed by nature have many non-humans, and moreover this place is near to a cemetery. So that is for the first sentence. For the second sentence, na cha kochi yako tassa pachima bhavikassa darakassa upadawang patumasakhi. This sentence translated as, however, no yaka was able to do any harm to the child who was in his last existence. So the subject here in this sentence is one subject, the yako. There is two verbs here at the end, patum masaki. One is the infinitive and the other one is a past tense. Zaki, Asaki. Because it's a bit small, quite difficult to see in the dark. Can we go to the front part, please? And the object here is the direct object I take here as the upadawang, and darakasa as the indirect object. So okay, I will go to the beginning of sentence. This sentence starts with a negative. Na is a negative particle, and it's indeclinable, meaning not, and chak is a conjunction, is indeclinable, it's connecting the sentence. So it can be disjunctive here, indeclinable, meaning however. Kochi, Puchi here is a subject pronoun in the English grammar, but in the Pali is a pronoun masculine nominative singular. And it's qualifying the word, the subject, yako, whoever, and it's expressed in singular. And yako here is a subject, masculine nominative singular. And so the main sentence here will be, no, Yaakov was able to do harm to the child. And the child here, the main object here is upadawang. Upadawang is a direct object. There's a masculine accusative singular harm. And to the child, darakasa, that's a prepositional object, masculine, dative, singular. So, however, Noyaka was able to do harm to the child. And the other part of the sentence describes the child, is an adjectival phrase. I take it as Pachima Pavikasa, Tassa, sorry, it's Tassa Pachima Pavikasa. This Tassa here is an indirect object pronoun under the grammar, English grammar. But for Pali, is a pronoun masculine. I take it as genitive singular. Refers to his. And Pachima Pavikasa. This is combined word of Pachima and Pavikasa. Pachima is the adjective referring to the last, hindmost, refers to the last as and here Pavikasa, there's a bit of a confusion here as to how to analyze this word, because Bavi looks like it's like past tense of Bawa, Bawati, and Kasa is the interrogative pronoun of Kim, can mean masculine genitive singular, referring to the last existence of the child. But if it's an past tense, Kasa being the genitive, so I suppose we can convert that to mean existence as a noun, or the other way, I don't know whether it's correct or not, looking at Bavi Kasa, the word, we take it as Bavi Ika, expressing possession. I don't know whether it's correct because I saw the word Dhamma plus Ika is possessing Dhamma. So Bavi Ika could mean
not Bawi
possession.
Ika, Bawa Ika.
Bawa
Pachima,
Ika.
Bawa is life, Bawa Ika.
Bawa Ika, possessing existence. So the last, the declension here, SSA, is a genitive. So that's why that is his last existence. So this word, Pachima, describe the word Pavikasa, and the whole word is an object complement to the Darakasa. And the not able to do the last part. Upadawan here already mentioned earlier is object, not able to do any harm. Not able to, you have this patum masaki. This is made up of patum and asaki. Patum is an infinitive, it's indeclinable, it's a word to do, and asaki means it's a past tense of sakoti, means was able. And the whole sentence translation would be, however, no yaka, whoever was able to do any harm to the child who was in his last existence. I was just wondering whether since na is in the beginning of the sentence, so it negate the whole sentence, and whether we could also translate it as take it as na, referring to the verb asaki, not able to do. If that is allowed, then the translation could be, however, yaka, whichever or whoever was not able to do any harm to the child who was in the last existence. So that is the analysis. Thank you for listening.
Okay. So can we see the bawika just now? The note on the down there? You write on the down. Okay, bawa, bawi. It's not bawi plus kasa, it's bawa plus ika. Bawa like dhamma, like just now Wong you already say like dhamma. Dhamma plus ika. So bawa plus ika plus sa. Okay.
And the A is dropped, is it? Sayaji?
Bawa, yes. Bawa.
A drop, so it
yeah.
becomes bawika.
Bawa plus ika.
Yes,
right,
yes,
okay.
yes.
Then it makes sense,
Yes.
right? So Jenny, can you modify? Just bawa plus ika. Bawa plus ika, yeah. Plus ika. Yeah. Write on another blank place. You modify later, just write on the white color, yeah, white place here.
So here is bawa, is it?
Yes, bawa. You know life, bawa? Life is bawa. Like, dependent origination, there's also bawa.
So here is A, yeah.
Bawa is becoming, okay? But this one is a bawa, bawika.
I amend later.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah, you can, I think the rest should be okay. Yeah. So yeah, you can
Thank
explain
you.
now. Yes.
Thank you, Sayaji.
Thank you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Jenny, you can explain.
Okay. The second, the continuation of from Sister Pochu. So is so aparena samayena pavajiswa arahatam pap. Oh, hang on, Saji.
Turn on your video, yeah.
Wait, hang on. Can see. Saji, you can see,
Yes.
Okay. So aparena samayena pabajitwa arahatang papunitwa buta palatero nama ahositi. So this one, the subject is so, and this one, sorry, I think I better explain what's the meaning first so that it will be clearer. Meaning at a later time he went forth, attained arahantship, and was called Elda Buddha Pala. Saji, to be honest, I didn't really go and take time to find the meaning of each word. So what I did is that I just plug in whatever meaning that you have given to us into the sentence.
Yeah,
Because
it's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't want to find time to match back the meaning again. So that's why I just plug in the English meaning. So the subject here is saw, which is pronoun third person singular, meaning he. Aparena samayena is adverb of time, which means later, at a later time. So Brother Carl, stop sending message because I'm part of your member, so it keep popping up. This adverb of time is masculine instrumental singular. So same with sama yena, masculine instrumental singular. Pabajiswa is a verb which is a gerund of pabajati, meaning having gone forth. Arahatang is a subject complement. This one is explaining the soul, which is he, which is also Elda Buddha meaning he has attained arahantship. Papunitwa is also verb, gerund of papunati, meaning having attained. Buddha palatera, this is the subject pronoun, meaning elder Buddha pala. The English grammar is masculine nominative singular. Same also for terra, masculine nominative singular. Nama ahositi, I put here as the linking verb, as the English grammar, meaning was called. So nama in Pali grammar is an adjective or a particle, and ahosi is the verb, is past tense third person singular. So iti is a conjunction which is declinable in Pali, meaning thus. So the whole sentence translated as at a later time he went forth, attained arahantship, and was called Elda Buddha Pala. So the last sentence, Evam walayaka nuchari tepi padesi utanaye neva arogabawo ayasma Buddha Palasa Jnana Vipara Idi Nama. Meaning is such non-affliction or safe survival in the aforesaid way in the area pervaded or infested by malicious yaka is called the spiritual power by diffusion of knowledge of Venerable Buddha Pala. This is a long sentence. Just to make it clearer for everyone, the phrase, the spiritual power of diffusion of knowledge of Venerable Buddha Pala, I classify it as an adjective phrase, which complement the subject, which explaining the power of Elda or Venerable Buddha Pala. So, okay. In this whole sentence, the subject is still a Venerable Buddha Pala. So, sorry, no. The subject is Aroga Bhava, which is the such non-affliction or safe survival, which is in Pali is adjective masculine nominative singular. Aroga Bhava is made up of Aroga plus Bhava.
Line there some disappear. Okay, please continue. Yeah.
Okay. So I need to ask Haji because the Anuchari Tepi I don't really understand because this is a PP of Anuchari Tepi, but I don't understand because I I find the anucharite is actually accusative cases. So, but here it looks like it's a instrumental. So that's why I can't explain on this part. So, but
It's very easy because this anucharite A modified to the padese is a locative. It's a past participle, but we say past participle always follow the things that it modify. So it qualify to the padese. Padese locative, right? So this anucharite also locative.
Oh.
No, that's why very simple. You see, they are sitting next to each other, right? You see it? They're actually sitting next to each other. Okay.
Okay.
So you can put there also. This is also masculine locative singular.
Oh, okay. So, okay. This word actually is a compound word. Walayaka nucharitepi is made up of walayaka and anucharite plus api. So, walayaka here I put as an agent because it was translated as by malicious yaka. So, I put this as an agent. And the anucharitepi is translated as pervaded with or infested. So pedese is a adverb of place. So it's masculine locative singular in the area. So Uttanaye neva is made up of Uttanayena and Eva. Utta is actually a verb, PP of vachati, spoken. Nayena is adverb of adjective. It is a masculine instrumental singular, meaning by manner. And Eva is adverb, which is indeclinable, meaning as such. That means by such manner, spoken in such a manner. Yeah. So, sorry, I'm jumping all over the place. Okay, Ayas Masto Buddha Palasa is actually what do you call it? It is actually a pronoun. Sorry, I can't remember. It is actually a pronoun, meaning venerable Buddha Pala. Yana Vipara is actually made up of Yana and Vipara. Yana is a neuter, mean in genitive because of it is translated as of knowledge, and Vipara is masculine instrumental singular, meaning by diffusion. Idi is a feminine nominative singular, meaning spiritual power. Nama is a linking word. In Pali is either adjective or particle, translated as call. So the whole thing is we just mentioned just now, such non-affliction of safe survival in the aforesaid way in the area pervaded or infested by malicious yaka is called the spiritual power by diffusion of knowledge of venerable Buddha Pala. Sorry, it's already too long. I don't know where to start to explain. I think that's the end of the.
Actually, you should start from the subject. What is the subject here?
Subject,
the main subject, yeah.
Aroga Bawo.
Okay. So aroga bawo. So what is the subject complement?
Subject complement. Aroga Bawo.
Okay, main word. What's the main word?
That the whole sentence at the last part
Yes, yes. Okay, so actually you should describe the subject
The
is
spiritual power by
Aroga
diffusion
Bawo.
of knowledge of
Yes,
Venerable
yes.
Buddha
Okay.
Pala.
So the subject is Aroga
Bawo.
Bawo, some noun expression, and then the main word is cold, right?
Oh,
Is
yeah, yeah.
cold. And then the subject complement will be the what?
The spiritual power.
The spiritual power. That's all. The other thing just add on, you know. Yeah. So if you explain subject, complement, and verb, then it's easy to follow. Okay. All right. And then this anucharita. Do you think what is the function of this anucharita? The one that this one. Can you see the one? What do you think is the function of this one?
This one should be the function. It is an adjective, is it?
Yeah, adjective modified to
Modified to the walayaka.
no modified to the
Oh, sorry, padesi.
padesi.
Yeah.
So then he said this phrase pervaded by. Okay, so you have the by the malicious yaka. So do you think it's an agent here, or do you think it's a instrumental? It's just a is it by agent or is it just by normal things?
Oh.
So this sentence this part, you know, this place is a okay, we start from this place. Can you see my mouse? Okay. We say this place. Can you see my mouse? This place, Padese, is a anucharite and then warayaka. Okay. Do you think it's an active past participle or passive past participle? Active or passive?
Passive.
This play is prevented, okay, by the okay. So it's passive, then you put agent is correct, right? So that's why you have to. This is the past participle, but you need to tell me is it active or passive, okay? Right? Can you see? So is it passive? Then you put agent, right? So now, so this is a passive, okay? Then PP, then this agent is correct, all right? So if you're going to write agent, you must be writing the PP is a passive. So if you don't write it, then it's not clear why you put agent here, right? Okay. So actually, I think if you make it smaller, you make it the whole thing smaller, so we can see the whole sentence. Whole sentence. Can you make it smaller? Okay. Some more. Okay. Some more.
But you
Okay.
can see.
Right. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. We can see. Okay. So actually, the subject is Aroga Bawa. Right? Okay. So this is a subject here. Okay. Subject here, and then subject complement will be from here. Okay. And then finally, the verb it will be the last one. Bawa isti nama verb. Okay. So if you can write like this, then it's very clear already. Okay, you put here. Okay, good. Okay. So subject, and then the rest is subject is Aroga Bawa. Then the subject complement will be verb. Okay, so if you like this, it's clear, right? Subject is Aroga Bawa, the non-affection. Then subject complement will be of the Buddha Pala, the knowledge of the Buddha Pala. And then it's cold, verb is cold. That's all, actually. The rest is extra thing. Do you see? Where is it? Where is it? Evam. And then another Wutta. Wutta is you write the Wutta, okay? Wutta. So what is the function of this Wutta? Well, this Wutta here. Can you see the Wutta? So what is this function of this Wutta?
This is to explain the Aroga Bawa.
No, it's to explain the Naya. Okay. The aforesaid way. Right. So this is actually is a you should write. It's actually is an adjective here. Okay, actually it's just an adjective. Adjective for the method. Okay. In the spoken way means that the story you mentioned earlier on. Okay. Yeah. So this is a spoken the story mentioned earlier on for in a method. And then earlier we have the et. Do you see the last sentence? You have the et. What is the meaning of that et? Go to the some more to the top.
The top.
You know? Yeah, this one et there. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So yeah. So what is the ending of this et? It's not task here. This et is not a task.
Oh.
Yeah. So this is the end of this story. You know, we are talking about the story, right? So far, by the end of this, he's talking the story has finished, and it made the conclusion that the non-affliction of the this vulnerable is called the spiritual power. So this et is not the end of story. So it's not task here. So it means that, like we say, the story has finished up to this point. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So even though it's long sentence, so if you need to know, this I always ask you, do you know what is subject? Do you know what's the main word? So look for that, and then the others is clear. All right. Okay. Okay. Thanks. That's all right. Your group.
Yeah. That's all.
Okay. So do you think it's easy?
Not really.
Not easy because you didn't do the homework during the 2 months holiday, right?
Yeah. Because to me, the issue is always the compound word. The compound word, especially when it combine of a few words, so it complicates the you know the whole thing. Yeah.
Okay.
So for me,
Yeah.
that is my weakness, the compound word.
But here is not so complicated. It's only two of them. But even like compound word like just now, you need to find like iwala anu charita. You need to break down and try to find the relationship. Even like one big sentence, you have the relationship. Even the compound word inside also got the relationship. That's why we all learn like tapulisa or this. There will be relationship. So you need to find a small compound word and what the relationship to each member. Okay. All right, so yeah, 8:30. Yeah, here 8:30 means we are already 2 hours. Okay, so we finish like this. So next week we will do the same thing. We still go for the word by word. All right, so word by word, and then we do the sentence. And then the which group is present? Brother Carl, right? Next week. Okay, so we finish it. All right. So okay, may you all be happy. Started the party. So I hope you all continue the journey, you know. So we already now only 1 month. So please continue at the end of this semester. Okay. Brother O, please do your homework also, Brother O.
Yeah.
Don't be so lazy. Yeah, the
May,
seniors.
may,
Yeah,
may,
the
may,
most
may
senior,
you
you know.
teach us the compound words lah?
I already last year we already go through, right?
Oi?
Last year?
No, I can't remember.
Yeah, Vita Prisa, all this what Kamadaraya, we already
Oh
go
yeah,
through.
yeah. But
Yeah.
those
So
But that one is too brief.
that actually is too brief. So
it,
if you
it,
want
didn't-
more
it didn't
detail,
sink
you
in,
need to
huh?
do more homework. You know, if you want to, and now when we do you notice that when we are doing homework, we are doing things very slowly, right? But if you don't want to do homework, and then some people here are complaining about homework. So if you don't want to do homework, we can do it very fast. But after you don't remember anything. Why? Because homework you really have to post, you know. For those who feel that you are getting aging, you don't want to use computer very much, please
Yeah.
write down on piece of paper.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're right.
Yeah. So you write on piece of paper and please make sure your handwriting is neat and tidy. Some people I mean my handwriting is not nice because I use so much computer, but you all should learn to write properly. And also at least when I see your handwriting, I say, wow, this person really spend the time to write properly, you know. Sometimes I see some of the student handwriting, I feel like we call it the chicken feet, chicken feet. Let's stretch. How the chicken go.
Yeah.
Sometimes our neighbor we had chicken here. They put on the floor.
Doctor's handwriting also, Sagi.
But doctor handwriting is full of wisdom. It's very valuable. If you want to see the doctor handwriting, you have to go to clinic to pay the money, right? Then you get the doctor's handwriting. But here I see something, I say, why you all write so messy? So if you write on piece of paper, make sure you write properly. So at least I say, oh, this student not so bad. Pay attention in writing also. Okay? All right. So next week we still on the past participle. We do it slowly because it's very
better.
important. Now, just now, Jenny, do you notice that you have seen lots of few past participle? Anu Charita, Wutta, all right? You see at least 3 or 4 already.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you just need to analyze the relationship. Okay? All
Okay.
right, okay. See you all next week.
Thank you, Saji.
Thank you very
bye-bye.
much, Sadi. Sadhu,
Okay, share your
sadhu,
own merit,
sadhu.
okay? Bye-bye.
Thank you,
Thank
Sagi.
you, sadhu, sadhu,
Good
sadhu.
Good night.